morning everyone, it's Rachel here and we are going to work on the block. So basically all I've done is just stitch everything down, and I just did overcast stitch. I did a little bit of invisible stitch there, but I probably didn't really need to because that's mostly going to be heavily stitched. And so I did photocopy my block again, and I've started drawing a few flowers on and a few things that I want to do on my block. So I'll start showing you that, and then next week we will progress. My garden is going to develop, I think. Maybe come up here a little bit to here, maybe a few little things there, and then come up here. I don't know. I'm going to decide. It will evolve. So I'm thinking the first thing I'm going to do is use this colour thread. I won't do it all on camera, but I'm going to just do a, what's it called, backstitch all the way around my house. So I'll just show you a little bit of that. Just checking I'm on screen. This might be too thick. Oh no, I think it'll be all right. Or do I want to go thinner? I might want to go thinner. Let's do 2 stitches and see. I think I want to go thinner. I don't want it to be so thick. I'm actually just going to cut that. It's only a tiny bit of the thread. Right, so we're going to go thinner. Okay, so I'm going to go to my DMC threads. My stranded threads, and I'm only going to use 2 strands, and the choice of 2 strands is because I don't want it to be thick, and I might choose a different blue. I think I prefer this type of more French sort of blue, not so dark. I think it'll be better, although it won't stand out. Oh, do I want to go darker? Oh gosh, so indecisive. Maybe I could go, no, not that one. Probably need to get some more darker. There's not enough of that, so I wouldn't use that. Probably need to get some more darker threads. I don't have too many darker ones, so I'll just have to go with that one. I could use brown. Let's just have a look at brown. Brown might be better. Normally I would go with blue, but I might like brown more. I wouldn't do black. I don't do black. There, that one, maybe that one. Okay, we'll do brown. I wouldn't go with black because it's too harsh. And it's the same with the white. I don't usually use white. I would prefer off-white. Not cream, off-white. Trying to see where I can get this. I've got 2 strands here. I need to get them. Oh, my wordy lordy. There we go. And now I don't know where I put my needle. There it is. Stuck in my mat. Okay. So we'll start again. I was thinking, where's my drawing? I thought I drew the flowers on, but I haven't drawn them on yet. Ding dong. Actually, I'll just do 1 stitch forward, and then I'll start going backwards. So just doing back stitch. So you just come forward the length of your stitch and back in or near the hole where you came up. It's pretty quick. I'll just finish this thread off and then we'll move on to something else. So how is everyone today? I hope you're well. This video is actually going up, I think, the day before I leave Australia to come back to Italy, if I went. So I passed my COVID test yesterday. It was negative, but I'm always doubtful because the airlines, they can harass you and they might find something that's not allowing me to go. I haven't travelled for such a long time on a plane, so who knows what's going to happen. It's been hard work getting everything prepared, ready to go. And I've got so much to do today, but I needed to get this video done because I won't be wanting to do a video the day before I leave. I'll be all sad. Well, I'll be sad but happy because I'll be coming back to Lulu and Steffi. And I'll be able to see what's happened in our place for the past 2 weeks. Who knows, there might be some dramatic changes. Okay, so I've finished that thread. So we'll work on this while I'm away, but I'll only do the bits that I've sort of said I was going to do with you guys, unless it's something that we've done before and I can go ahead with that. So that I'll keep that aside to keep on going. You can just see how it outlines. Now I need to find somewhere, here it is, this one. I don't really need to draw my lines. I just want to draw a little line here, just a vague one, because I'm going to do the across the window there and here as well. And I didn't center my windows. I strategically placed them because I didn't want to cover up the button and the flowers and, you know, that sort of thing. Okay, so that's that. Then I'm going to go around here, and I'm also going to do one of those sort of windows like this. Just do 3. No, 2. Oh no, 3. We'll do 3. Right, we'll have to do more because I didn't put them in the right spot. Okay, we'll do that like that. And then it will have a little knob. And I'll be going around the edge of the house as well. So actually, I'm just going to do a tiny bit more so then I can draw on my flowers and we can start those. I just want to have this going around the corner, so it won't take too long. So you can see how quickly it is to do the back stitch, to outline your whatever you're working on. And so if you remember, I used the quilt. I took the wadding out. I used the quilt for the windows and the door, and also for the roof. I decided not to go with the quilt in the background because I liked the other fabric more. Another thing that I'm thinking you could include are yo-yos, because yo-yos were traditionally made into quilts. They were yo-yo quilts, Suffolk puff quilts. So they would be good things to include on your house block. You never know, I might include some. I'm just going to do my little stitch in here because I've got to come around the corner in a sec. There. Okay. Here I'm on this fabric and that fabric, I'm going to canvas stitch. I'll do that after. I won't do it with you guys because you've seen it a million times. It's just the rows of running stitch. So that needs to be done before pretty much next. But I do want to draw on my flowers, so maybe I won't do the canvas stitch where the flowers are. The first flowers, because it's going to evolve, like I'm going to work it out as I go. It's not going to, I can't just sit down and draw it all and know exactly what I want to do. Actually, I'm going to show you a fast way to do the window thing. Rather than doing back stitch all the way across, I want to show you quickly how I would do that if I wanted to be fast. Because it's going in a book, I'm not going to worry about having, I'll show you, I'll tell you what I mean in a second. So I'm going across the bottom of the door. And I haven't decided if I want spriggy things coming up over the door or anything like that yet. I'll decide that once I see how it's evolving. And I was thinking I might like to use on this block some ribbon as well, do some ribbon sort of flowers. Silk ribbon flowers. Just simple ones. I don't do anything too complex. Okay, so that's what's going to go. I've just got one side left to do of the house, I think. So I'm going to grab some more of this thread. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do the windows. Okay. So I'm going to go around the outside of the windows as well, but I'm also going to do the cross here. And so instead of doing backstitch, what I do is I'm going to go like this. And now this is a terribly big stitch, and we don't like to have big stitches. However, you'll see what I'm going to do to hold it in place. Do another one across there. I sort of pull it across to see that it's sort of going at a 90-degree angle, and then what I do is put a little tiny stitch over there, and it anchors it down, and there we go. How quick was that? That's how I'm doing those. And then I wanted to show you the one, what I was going to do with the one on the door. And so I'll do backstitch around that as well, because it just needs to stand out a bit more. But see how those long stitches are held down with the little anchoring in the center? And then here I'm going to do, I'll just do the back stitch across the center, you know, the bottom part of this. And I'm going to go around the arch as well, but I wanted to show you how I was going to do the spokes. Similar way, but I don't need to anchor them because they're shorter stitches. But if I needed to, you could put a tiny little stitch in, like couching, and that would hold them down. So what I'm going to do is come back here to the center. I may have to change my thread already. So I would traditionally just go and do all of this detail work first, and then I jump up to this one and go down there before I did any flowers or anything like that. Come up. I'm just coming up next to where I went down and go up there, so I don't waste thread. And then I have to do my back stitch over in the arch, sort of thing, if you know what I mean. There, and there we go. Look at that. Very quick. Okay, now I can do a little bit on that other side. I'm going to draw on my flowers. Okay, here's I need that. So here I want to do like a little bush of flowers. So I'm just going to vaguely go like this. Just put a few so I can see where they're going to go. and there will be greenery inserted in there as well. Maybe one more up there. And then I was going to have some flowers. 1, 2, 3. Like that. I won't draw too much on there. Because you've got to, it's good to create, I think, do one of those other flowers, a little bit of height. Okay, and I haven't decided colours. I was thinking a pale pink, but I think I might use a, I don't know, I might use a variegated, I might use, let's see, I could use this one. I forgot about these. These are the DMC ones. I've got a lot. Or, let's see, this one, but I think that'll be, but it would be pretty, wouldn't it? That's always a favourite, but that, this one. That could be nice there, that colour. We don't do much purple. Now let me see, where are my other threads? I don't want the wool. Here we go. Casting a shadow. I could do these ones with this. This is one of my favorites. Yeah, I think I'll do those with that. Or will I do them with that? That or that? That or that? I don't know. That could be really nice for that one. So those, I think those two, no, or those two colours, or that up there and that down there. Oh, I don't know. This is terrible. Oh, what about this colour? That's, see, that's kind of reminds me of that, but it's darker. I kind of wanted to use this. Maybe you could have that one down there. You would hardly see them. We want to be able to see them. They're too similar. Well, I am thinking I want to use this down here. So why don't I start with that? If you can't decide, just start with what you do think you want to do and then move on to the next. But I don't want to do too much because I still need to do all of this, and then I can get a better feel for it if I've done all of the other bits. Okay. So these are these little flowers that I already did. I think I've already done it on two pages. And I'll probably end up having to iron this. This is very, it doesn't, I mean, you can hardly see these, but it's what I wanted, the colour. I could change colour a little bit, could switch up my threads here and there, like alternate flowers maybe. So I'm just doing random stitches to create the petals, and then they'll have a knot, a French knot. There's something chunky there. Oh, it's the lace. So I'm going to leave some plain and then choose a different, one of these other different variegated ones, because this is very subtle, the change in colour here. Okay, I'll miss that flower and I'm coming over here to this one. These ones are a bit more random than the other ones I did previously. I'm sort of not doing them evenly spaced or anything like that, the petals. I'm just putting the stitches wherever. And I am using 3 strands of this DMC thread. I don't know if I said that before. Okay, I'll come down and do a flower down here. Another stitch in there. Okay. Now that I've got a few flowers down, not many, need to get some more down. I'm just going to jump to this one. Yes, I'm doing video.
I know.
Yeah?
I tried the biscuits that we bought, you know, the ones with the cereals, and they're yummy.
Oh, are they? Oh,
Yeah.
good.
I like them.
Do they come in little packets?
Yeah, of 4. So I can bring them to school and stuff.
Oh, cool. Okay. So I'm getting to the end of my thread, so I end that one off. I'm just going to have a look here in the threads and see what other colour. See, they're very pale, so I need to put something else in there to sort of give them a bit more oomph. And could do some, no, not in that colour. Maybe some in this colour, or I don't want to go that bright pink. That colour or that, maybe I'll try this colour. Oh, that's a variegated one. That one's pretty. Maybe both. Oh, I'm using 3 strands, aren't I? So, I'll put those aside. Maybe do like, you know, maybe 2 or 3 in this colour. Oh, I've got quite a few there. So my main colour is the paler colour, which you can't see, but when they get their centres in and the greenery around them, they will stand out more because it's going to be filled in. It's like a bush, so it's going to be filled in with greenery as well. That's the thought anyway. So we can put, we'll do this one up. No, I'll do that one in the brighter. I will do this one here. Oh, looks much the same. It's pretty pale, this one as well. So, like, it's not something that's going to go take, you know, it's not like it's going to take a while to do it. It's a little darker. I'm going to jump. I'll do the one in there. I'm mumbling to myself. Okay. Come over here and do this one. Okay. I can see those a bit more. Now, don't forget, all of this is going to be green in here, so you will be able to see them. I'll jump over here and do this one. I just love the idea of the little cottage with the cottage garden. I love that. Okay. So then I'll go and insert this colour in here and there. Yes, that's going to be good. And then we'll have all greenery around it too. I just wanted to, oh, maybe I better put a little bit of this one on. Get cracking with this colour just to see. So I can then decide what colour I want to do those. I'm thinking I want to do them that turquoisey sort of blue. But maybe if I put a couple of these on. So because I'm also doing this, I won't need to do my canthus stitch where the flowers are. It's incredible how thick it starts to all feel in your hands when you put all the threads there too. The stitching. I'll do one up here. Yep, I like the 3 colours. Okay. I'll just do with this one more flower, and then I wanted to just quickly show you how I was going to do those flowers up there. And then I think that we will end the video, and I will catch you when I get back. And I'll finish off all the little bits and pieces that need to be done in the meantime, so we can proceed. Yeah, that's good. I like all the colours. Let's end that off. And then up here, I'm going to do for these flowers, it's like a circle. I don't know what you call it. It's like a circle blanket stitch. So you go around in a circle. I don't know what the stitch is called though. And then the stems will be just a messy sort of, in between the circles will be a messy sort of, what's it called, stem stitch. And then where it thins out, I'll do little stitches of green and then a few French knots. But I wouldn't do those probably until so I'm going to start off, I guess no, I'm going to go that way. I'm going to start off with, you know, like it looks like a daisy stitch, but then you come around and you just catch your thread every time. Look at that. Might have gone too wide with that one. So you can keep them as close together or as far apart as you like. It's a bit thick there, that's where the lace is. And then just your last one is just come across and close the gap. There we go. And there's my little flower. And then I come across and do a little one over here. I'll probably get another one done. So start off like a daisy stitch and then come around and then just slowly work your way around the circle. And it will definitely start to take shape when I start to get my greenery in there. A couple more stitches and then that one's done. So it's fairly quick. Might fit in another one there. I think I went through my, oh no, I got a tangle. Yes, Lily?
I just wanted to see what you were making.
Oh, I'm tangled.
Oh.
I've got a tangle. I've got a knot or something. Or I've gone in through my, I've split my thread. Oh, yeah, I am caught in my thread. Got to get it out.
Went downstairs to do some homework.
Oh, good idea.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Lulu. Oh my goodness, I can't thread it. And that's just going to close that off, and there we go. It's a little flower, but unfortunately I'm not ready to do all my greenery, so to tie it all together. But maybe if I do, I'll put a photograph on Instagram. Okay, so it's not looking like much yet, but it'll get there. I just wanted to sort of give you an idea of a few things, how I'm going to start. But I don't feel like I can sort of put the rest on until I see, you know me, each step leads to the next. So I need to get all these other bits done before I can proceed and decide what else is happening in the scene. So I hope you enjoyed that, and you're enjoying the themes that we've been giving you. I think they're a lot of fun, and I think these books are going to be spectacular when they're finished. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.